Every parent dreams of giving their child the best possible start in life, not just through education, but through nourishment. What a child eats doesn't just fuel their body, it shapes the brain that guides everything they do, how they learn, think, and feel. In today's fast paced world, with processed snacks and sugary cereals dominating lunch boxes, it's easy to forget that true brain power starts with natural, nutrient rich foods. The human brain, especially during childhood, is like a sponge, constantly absorbing information, emotions, and experiences. But even the most brilliant sponge can't work at its best without the right foundation. That foundation is nutrition. During early and middle childhood, the brain grows rapidly, forming billions of neural connections. Each connection helps children read faster, remember better, and respond more creatively. But these connections depend on nutrients, vitamins, minerals, and fatty acids that many modern diets lack. Think of your child's brain as a complex computer. If it's powered by nutrient dense foods, it runs fast and efficiently. If it's powered by empty calories, it lacks and overheats. A growing brain needs specific fuels, and feeding it right can mean the difference between average focus and exceptional clarity. Scientific research from the National Institutes of Health and Harvard Medical School repeatedly shows that children who consume a balanced, whole food diet perform better academically and emotionally. Nutrition doesn't just affect IQ, it influences how a child handles stress, how well they sleep, and even how they behave. Parents often look for external fixes, tutoring, screen limits, supplements, but the real change begins at the table. When you provide the right foods, you're not just feeding a child, you're building their future. Imagine your child walking into school full of energy, able to concentrate for longer, remember lessons clearly, and react calmly under pressure. That's not magic, it's biochemistry. Every nutrient rich bite strengthens neural networks and enhances memory pathways. This is why some children seem naturally more attentive, creative, and emotionally balanced. They're often getting the right mix of foods that support optimal brain function. The good news is, these foods are not exotic or expensive. They're right in your grocery store, waiting to be rediscovered. In the United States, parents often rely on convenience, frozen meals, lunch packs, and drive through dinners simply because time is short. But the cost of convenience can be subtle yet long lasting. Processed foods often contain artificial additives that interfere with brain chemistry and lead to attention problems or mood swings. The goal isn't to remove every treat, but to rebalance the plate, to bring back whole natural foods that nurture both brain and body. As a pediatric nutritionist, I've seen countless families transform their children's learning habits simply by changing their diet. Parents notice sharper focus, fewer emotional meltdowns, and a calmer bedtime routine. These aren't coincidences. They're direct results of giving the brain the nutrients it needs to thrive. Over the next few minutes, we'll explore 10 incredible brain boosting foods that every child should have in their weekly diet. Each food works differently. Some enhance memory, some improve focus, and others protect brain cells from damage. But before we dive into the list, remember one thing: a healthy brain isn't built overnight. It's a slow, beautiful process that comes from consistency. Even small improvements in a handful of berries, an extra egg, or a glass of water instead of soda can create measurable changes in how your child learns and feels. The journey begins with awareness, knowing what truly fuels the mind. The journey to building a sharper, more focused mind begins with one of the most powerful foods on the planet: fatty fish, especially salmon, sardines, and trout. These aren't just ordinary proteins. They're rich in omega 3 fatty acids, particularly DHA and EPA, the essential nutrients responsible for building and maintaining brain cell membranes. DHA makes up nearly 25% of the brain's total fat content, which means that without it, those delicate neural pathways can't communicate efficiently. When children consume enough omega 3s, their brains develop stronger connections that support memory, emotional balance, and faster information processing. In the United States, omega 3 deficiency among children is common. Many kids eat plenty of protein, but get it mostly from chicken nuggets or deli meats, which offer little benefit to the brain. Studies from Harvard and Tufts University have shown that children who consume omega 3 rich foods 2 or 3 times a week score higher in reading and memory tests. Their attention span improves, and they show greater emotional stability in classroom settings. If your child dislikes fish, you can try sneaking it into meals: fish tacos with avocado, salmon patties with breadcrumbs and herbs, or even tuna sandwiches made with whole grain bread. For plant based families, flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts can also provide valuable omega 3s, though their conversion rate to DHA is lower. Still, they're better than none. After omega 3s, one of the most exciting foods for young brains is berries. blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries. They're small but mighty, packed with antioxidants called flavonoids that protect brain cells from oxidative stress. Think of these antioxidants as tiny shields that guard neurons from the damage caused by daily stress, environmental toxins, and lack of sleep. The vibrant colors of berries aren't just beautiful, they signal the presence of these brain protective compounds. Research from the University of Cincinnati found that children who ate blueberries daily for several weeks improved their working memory and cognitive speed. Berries also help regulate blood sugar levels, preventing energy crashes that can lead to irritability or loss of focus during school hours. You can add them to oatmeal, yogurt, or smoothies, or simply serve them as an after school snack instead of cookies. Another underrated brain hero is the egg. Often dismissed as just a breakfast staple, eggs are one of the best natural sources of choline, a nutrient vital for producing acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter involved in memory and learning. During childhood, when the brain is growing at lightning speed, choline supports the formation of new neural pathways and the strengthening of existing ones. Without enough choline, information retention can slow down and focus can falter. A simple boiled egg or scrambled eggs with vegetables can do wonders for your child's morning concentration. Parents sometimes skip breakfast due to busy mornings, relying on sugary cereals or quick pastries, but that's exactly when the brain needs its best fuel. Children who eat protein based breakfasts, especially those including eggs, show better attention spans and problem solving skills throughout the day. One small dietary habit can influence an entire school day. These first three foods, fatty fish, berries, and eggs, create the foundation of brain nutrition. Together, they protect brain cells, improve memory retention, and regulate mood. But we're only getting started. The human brain thrives on variety, and as we move forward, we'll discover more everyday foods that enhance focus, creativity, and emotional balance. When it comes to keeping the brain active and alert, leafy greens like spinach, kale, and broccoli play a vital role. These vegetables are packed with vitamin K, folate, iron, and antioxidants that improve blood flow and oxygen delivery to the brain. A child's ability to concentrate and process new information depends heavily on how well their brain receives oxygen. Folate, in particular, supports the creation of neurotransmitters, the chemical messengers that control memory and mood. Studies from Rush University show that children who regularly eat leafy greens demonstrate better information retention and cognitive performance. Convincing children to eat greens can be tricky, but creativity helps. Blending spinach into fruit smoothies, mixing kale into pasta sauce, or baking broccoli with cheese can make it enjoyable without compromising nutrition. Consistent exposure turns resistance into acceptance. The brain benefits most when these nutrients become a daily habit, not a once a week effort. Next in line are nuts, especially almonds and walnuts. These are rich in vitamin E and healthy fats that protect brain cells from early aging and oxidative stress. A handful of nuts each day can significantly improve focus and memory over time. For younger kids, nut butters like almond or peanut butter spread on whole grain toast are an excellent option. Finally, whole grains provide steady, slow releasing energy to the brain. Unlike sugary snacks that cause a short lived spike in energy, whole grains like oats, brown rice, and quinoa sustain mental alertness throughout the day. A brain that's fueled consistently learns better and reacts faster. Together, these foods form the middle layer of brain nutrition, keeping the mind energized, focused, and calm. Among the most delightful discoveries in brain nutrition is that not all powerful foods are bland or boring. Dark chocolate stands out as a sweet yet scientific ally for growing minds. Rich in flavonoids, caffeine, and theobromine, it enhances blood flow to the brain, supporting focus and memory. The flavonoids in cocoa help neurons communicate more efficiently and protect them from oxidative damage. When consumed in moderation, dark chocolate helps children stay alert, calm, and mentally active without the harmful effects of sugary snacks. A small square of quality dark chocolate after school can do more for brain performance than any candy bar ever could. Paired perfectly with this is Greek yogurt, another brain boosting gem. It's filled with healthy fats and proteins that stabilize energy levels and promote mental clarity. Even more fascinating, the probiotics in yogurt help balance the gut microbiome, and modern research links gut health directly to brain health. A balanced gut means fewer mood swings, steadier focus, and better learning capacity. A bowl of Greek yogurt topped with berries or honey offers both nutrition and comfort, making it an ideal after school snack or breakfast choice. These foods prove that brain health doesn't have to come from supplements or expensive formulas. Everyday ingredients, when chosen wisely, can shape the way children think, feel, and grow. One of the most underestimated yet essential brain boosters is water. The brain is made up of about 75% water, and even mild dehydration can affect concentration, alertness, and short term memory. When children forget to drink enough throughout the day, their brains literally slow down. A dehydrated brain struggles to send messages between neurons efficiently, leading to irritability, poor focus, and fatigue. Encouraging regular hydration may seem simple, but it's one of the easiest ways to improve cognitive performance instantly. Parents can make it fun by adding slices of fruit, cucumber, or mint to give water a refreshing twist that children will actually want to drink. Keeping a colorful, reusable bottle nearby also serves as a visual reminder to sip more often. Next comes a creamy, nutrient packed favorite, avocado. This superfood is rich in healthy monounsaturated fats that support steady blood flow to the brain, delivering oxygen and nutrients where they're needed most. It's also loaded with potassium, folate, and vitamin E, all of which protect brain cells and enhance communication between them. Regular avocado consumption helps boost memory and concentration while stabilizing mood and energy levels. The best part is how versatile avocado can be. It blends seamlessly into smoothies, spreads easily on toast, or adds creamy texture to salads and tacos. For children who resist vegetables, avocado is a delicious way to sneak in essential nutrients. Hydration and healthy fats together form the engine that keeps the brain running smoothly. Without them, all other nutrients struggle to perform their roles effectively. Now that we've explored the 10 essential foods for boosting your child's brain power, the real secret lies in consistency and balance. A single healthy meal can make a difference for a day, but a pattern of nutritious choices can shape your child's learning, memory, and emotional strength for life. Building brain smart meals doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. It's about creating small, lasting habits, the kind that blend science with comfort and care. Start with breakfast, the most influential meal for mental performance. A bowl of oatmeal topped with berries and a spoon of Greek yogurt offers the perfect balance of whole grains, antioxidants, and protein to fuel the brain for hours. Add an egg for choline, and you've got a complete brain boosting start. For lunch, think color and texture. Grilled salmon or tuna sandwiches with spinach leaves and a few slices of avocado on whole grain bread provide both taste and nutrition. Dinner can bring in variety, maybe brown rice with vegetables and baked chicken, or a taco night where avocado and dark chocolate make healthy cameos in fun forms. Snacks should be quick and nourishing, a handful of nuts, a small piece of dark chocolate, or water infused with fruit. Each of these small choices strengthens focus, keeps mood steady, and supports overall growth. Within weeks of consistent nutrition, many parents notice better sleep, sharper attention, and a calmer emotional tone in their children. The brain doesn't grow from knowledge alone, it thrives on nourishment. Every bite, every sip, and every thoughtful meal you serve becomes a message to your child's body. You matter. Your mind matters. Feed them with love and intelligence, and you'll watch their potential unfold. Bright, focused, and unstoppable.